7:51 at KNEB, and time for today's News Extra, brought to you by First State Bank. Here's Kevin Mooney.
Thank you very much, Dennis. Good morning, everyone. Our guest today is Amy Winters, and of course, she is here for the WESTCO American Legion Baseball Banquet coming up later this month, March 27th, over at the Hampton Inn, the 32nd annual fundraiser. This is the big fundraiser for the Legion program, isn't it?
Yeah, this is our main fundraiser that we do. We sell banners during the season, but other than that, this is it. So we depend on the community for their support on this fundraiser.
All right. So explain how this works. This is really a great night. First of all, Rob gets to MC it.
Right.
Uh-huh. And then in addition to that, you have a chance to win $5,000 if you're lucky, right?
Yes, we do a reverse raffle. Our goal is to sell 200 tickets. The last couple of years, we've went over that and sold more than 200. Every 10th ticket wins their $100 back. They are a little pricey. It's $100 a ticket. And then when it gets to the final 10, people can auction them off. And, of course, the prize money goes up until you get the grand prize of $5,000.
Yeah. And so the last 10 are kind of interesting, because you see how long people will stay up there and how much they'll take for an opportunity to win $5,000. Some people say, I'm not taking $1,000 if I'm going to have a chance to win $5,000, right?
Right. Oh, yeah, it gets real interesting, and people start pooling their money to buy in on one of the final 10. It's kind of a interesting spectacle if you've never been there to watch it.
Yeah, it really is. It's a lot of fun. And prime rib and shrimp is the meal. It's always very good over at the Hampton Inn. And, people get into it, don't they?
Yes. We usually sell, I think, around 170 meals. So we have a pretty decent crowd on hand. And in addition to the reverse raffle, we also have silent and live auctions that night.
Yep. And the silent and live auctions, you have a number of things that you do. I know Nebraska tickets. You have Nike and Oakley sunglasses, a lot of different stuff, right?
Yeah, and a lot of businesses donate every single year, so we can count on those things. We have oil change coupons, hotel stays, golf at about every course in the Panhandle. You mentioned the Husker tickets. You guys donated a Deadwood trip again this year, so we do have that as well.
Yep. And probably stuff to Field of Dreams and other things as well. Yeah. You're still kind of working on that stuff.
Yes.
Kind of working on that stuff, but it is a lot of fun. You can even get bobblehead dolls, right?
Yes, and hopefully we'll have something from Oral Hershiser again this year. I know there are some collectors.
That's what I did last year. I bought an Oral Hershiser bobblehead doll, and it's in my house, and it's kind of neat.
Cool.
It's kind of neat. So a lot of fun. So this all starts, around 6:30 that night on March 27th?
Yes, that's when the dinner is. We have social hour from 5:30 to 6:30, and then we start serving the meals and getting everything going at 6:30.
Okay, very good. And while you're eating the meals, you kind of look up and see if your number is called, and sometimes you get pretty excited if your number isn't called till very, very late.
Yes.
Steve and I kind of split a ticket, Mr. Flower and I, and last year, I don't think he ever saw the number come up. He thought we were in the top 10.
I've done that before, too. It's easy to miss it.
Yeah, it's easy to miss it. We were in there till pretty late, as a matter of fact. I think we were one of the last ones called before the final 10.
Oh, wow.
So it was a lot of fun. All right, we'll talk more how you can get tickets. How do you do that? We'll tell you here right after this break.
Hey, Dave Ramsey here. I get calls frequently on the show from folks looking for a safe place to keep their money. Well, the answer is simple. I'm a huge fan of local community banks like the great folks over at First State Bank. I recommend First State Bank because their decisions are made locally. Their employees volunteer throughout the community, and First State Bank gives back to the community. Go visit my friends at First State Bank today and discover why they say they're big on you. Member FDIC.
All right, we're back on News Extra. Amy Winters is here to talk about the WESTCO American Legion Baseball Banquet. Yes, folks, it's coming up not that far away. March 27th over at the Hampton Inn. The social hour starts around 5:30 and then dinner at 6:30. And, of course, the big annual fundraiser for the Twin Cities baseball program. And so how do folks get tickets? It's $100 if you want to be in the reverse raffle, $25 for dinner. How do they get tickets?
If they just want to give me a call, either I can get a ticket to them or I can get them in contact with one of our players or parents. My number is 641-5125.
641-5125. And you can get a ticket by just calling Amy and just write her a $100 check or give her $100 cash, however you want to do it.
That's right.
Right?
Yep.
And it's a lot of fun. And like I said, 32nd annual. This it's hard to imagine. This is, it gets. Have you done this same type of thing every year, pretty much?
Yeah, Chuck Winkler actually was involved in this when they first got started, and he told me they used to give away a car when they first started this. And I said, well, that's kind of tough now, So it's evolved, and I'm pretty sure they started the reverse raffle and it probably wasn't as many tickets, and it just kind of grew and grew and grew each year. So definitely they have been doing that part of it.
Yeah. And so it works out really well. And once again, it's just a great night, a lot of fun. You have a lot of people, just good social time over at the Hampton Inn, and you help the Legion baseball team as well.
Yes. It's very, Legion baseball, I don't know how much people are aware, but they don't get a whole lot of assistance. A lot of the stuff comes from fundraising. We don't get any money from the state or anything like that. So for us, this is our big thing. It helps pay our coaches' salaries, anything we do on the field. The city owns it, but we still pay for some stuff on the field, uniforms. We purchased a newer bus last year, and we've about got that paid off, so some of that money goes to that. So, there's lots and lots of expenses to keep a Legion program going.
All right. Once again, the number is 641-5125. Give Amy Winters a call and purchase that ticket for the 32nd annual fundraiser, the American Legion Baseball Banquet on March 27th.
Yes.
Thanks, Amy.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.